How does liposuction work? So, liposuction treats unwanted subcutaneous fat, which is the fat under your skin, the fat you can pinch. And we basically use it as a tool or technique to get rid of fat from stubborn, unwanted areas. It's not a weight loss technique. You probably won't weigh, and your weight won't change after a liposuction procedure very much, if at all. So don't think of it like that. What it really does is improve the overall contour by removing unwanted areas of subcutaneous fat. So how it's done, if you're asleep, I start by infusing a solution that contains epinephrine and saline or adrenaline. If you're awake, that solution also contains lidocaine to make you numb. There is really no benefit to adding lidocaine when you're asleep. In fact, it's a risk for potential overdose. I'm not gonna go into that. That's technical stuff you don't gotta worry about, but there's no benefit to adding lidocaine if you're asleep. In my opinion, it's only a risk. But when you're awake, I'll mix your solution myself, and we need to have lidocaine, otherwise you'll be in a lot of pain. So we start off by infusing fluid into the area that we're gonna treat, and then I take a cannula and I break it up, kind of like shaking the sand loose. And then I put in a different cannula and suck it out like a vacuum. It sucks out the loose fat. And then I take another cannula and I smooth it out. So I kind of like raking the sand to smooth it out at the end. And that's basically how liposuction is performed. We can perform it on any area of your body where you have extra unwanted subcutaneous fat. That's fat that you can pinch. And that's really what liposuction is. I think a common concern people have is, yeah, but won't the fat grow back? I heard it doesn't last forever. So the fat doesn't grow back. You still have some fat in that area, because if we remove every single fat cell, you'll have an adhesion and it'll look bad. So we have to leave a little bit of fat there so you look normal. But those fat cells that are left behind can still expand and get bigger as you gain weight. So the fat cells we suck out are gone forever. The fat cells left behind will just expand as you gain and lose weight. But most likely you will gain weight in other areas as you gain weight. So for example, I had my love handles sucked out with liposuction. When I used to gain weight, I would gain weight in my love handles or my flanks. Now that most of those fat cells are gone, when I gain weight, I gain it in other areas. Like I start to get a beer belly. Things like that. So in other words, my other fat cells in my body expand more when I gain weight, now that the fat cells from my flanks or my love handles are gone forever. So liposuction is forever. Those fat cells do not come back or grow back. It's just that the other fat cells in your body will expand more when you gain weight. To learn more, check out our website where you can upload your photos and concerns as a virtual consult. You can also check out our price estimator to get pricing information for all the various procedures we offer. And finally, if you'd like to have your questions answered on a future podcast or Q&A video session like this, please leave a message on our SpeakPipe. You can go to our blog page and our SpeakPipe is located there. Thanks for listening.